Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. They said tariffs, and I said minor speed bumps. I said these things, governmental policies change from time to time, and investing is never a smooth journey up. There will be bumps along the way. However, on this channel, I said we look at the long-term picture. Take a look at these two clips before we continue, guys.
First is the reconsideration of the Green Deal, because up to now the Green Deal is run against the business community and logic and interest of business. A clear example is just the latest decision of the European Union on customs of Chinese cars. I met previously the main car producers, leaders in Europe, BMW, Mercedes, and others, and they said it's very much against their interest. So if there is a sector of industry which we would like to protect, to introduce some protectionist custom system, but the leaders of that sector disagree with that, why we are doing that? So it's obvious that the Green Deal is not managing together with the business, it's managed many times against the interest of the business.
Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has just landed in Beijing to begin his official 4-day visit to the country. He's expected to meet with President Xi Jinping, Premier Li Qiang, and Zhao Leji, the country's top legislator. Now, according to China's foreign ministry, it is hoped that Sanchez's visit will advance bilateral relations, deepen mutual trust through high-level exchanges, address global challenges through high-quality cooperation, and add new dimensions to China's comprehensive strategic partnership with Spain. Sanchez is also expected to attend the China-Spain Forum, the China-Spain Business Advisory Council meeting, and the China-Spain Business Forum. Mr. Sanchez was accompanied by his foreign minister and trade secretary, so it's expected that trade will be one of the focal points on his visit. Now, Prime Minister Sanchez was last in China just last year, in March, where he met with top Chinese leaders.
All right, guys, welcome back. Now, remember I also said all of the media outlets here in America, in the West, and the finance news stations were making it sound like NIO is the worst thing ever. You should sell, some of them say, even like our Pupavosian buddy. And now this article came out on Yahoo Finance. It says shares of Chinese electric vehicle maker NIO has been flying recently. NIO's American depository shares were up 11% as of 3:50 p.m. Eastern Time yesterday. That brings its 5-day surge to a whopping 38%. That move was initiated by NIO's promising second quarter earnings report last week. And the positive momentum continued today after the company caught an upgrade from one of Wall Street analysts and a very bullish label from another. When NIO reported its second quarter results at the end of last week, it showed strong improvement in its gross profit margin compared to the first quarter and beat analyst expectations with its third quarter delivery and revenue guidance. This is the most important part. It is because of the guidance. A lot of times people don't understand it's not so much the earnings, but the guidance, what we're guiding for our next quarter, that will dictate how well the stock is received. After shipping a record 57,373 EVs in the quarterly period, the company said it expects to deliver between 61,000 and 63,000 EVs in the third quarter that led JP Morgan analyst Nick Lai to upgrade NIO shares and significantly raise his firm's price target. Now, in the past, NIO also gave incredible earnings reports, but there was always a propaganda or something they had to say to drag us down even more. And I said it, that the billionaires have had their fill. They've bought enough shares. And now it's time to let it run. Let's see. Lai now thinks investors should buy NIO stock and sees the stock reaching $8 per share. This is the same Nick Lai from JP Morgan that gave us a horrible rating not that long ago. I remember that. He says the stock reaching $8 per share, that's up from his previous target of $5.30 per share and would represent a gain of nearly 50% from recent levels. His reasoning is that operating cash flow will turn positive for the remainder of 2024, which should eliminate the need for NIO to raise fresh capital, because that was one of the things they were saying. It looks like we'll need to raise more capital, we could do stock splits, and so many other things they were saying. Sell more shares. So NIO ended the second quarter with about $5.7 billion on its balance sheet. You heard that right. At the same time, Citigroup analyst Jeff Chung opened a 30-day upside catalyst watch on the stock. That designation means he thinks NIO shares are on the verge of moving higher. He also cited the rising gross profit margin as a key reason, reports Barron's. Whether it was the encouraging quarterly report or the backing of Wall Street analysts, investors have been jumping into NIO shares. Let me say that again. Whether it was the encouraging quarterly report or the backing of Wall Street analysts, investors have been jumping into NIO shares. So it's not just because of the backing of analysts. The stock move higher can continue if the company keeps showing real progress towards achieving profitability. Now, do you guys think, based on all what we're doing, that we will keep showing real progress towards achieving profitability? I think so. I think Onvo is going to push us. That's our Model 3 moment. I've been saying it. And I told you guys since last year, I don't know how many of you all remember, I said this is our year. I said this is the year of the NIO lion. The dragon has awakened. I said it since last year when almost every other YouTuber were doom and gloom. One day, a half decent video, the next. And I said next year, which was this year, will be our year. Do I get some credit for that, guys? So I always looked at the long-term picture when the others were just trying to get views. Now there's another guy that came out, I forget his name, and he started it off as if he was a NIO bull. He just did a video recently. One of my subscribers brought this to my attention. But then he went on to bash NIO as the video went on in a slick way. Also, there's a channel, it's called China Observer. They are a propaganda machine here in America, and maybe YouTube might ban my channel for saying this or stop my videos. I don't care, I'll just say it. It's called the China Observer, and for years they've been putting out FUD and anti-China's rhetoric and racist rhetoric towards China for a long time now. Well, they've gotten so horrible at it that they've pinpointed NIO now and did a video on it. I went on there and left a comment. It wasn't the most politically correct comment, but I had to do it. You see, this is what we're facing, and now they are desperate, and they know they cannot stop the volcano. People should know when they are conquered, and this is the problem. Most empires do not realize when they are conquered, and they hold on, even if it would cause a war, when they should do the smart thing and step aside and try to innovate to catch back up to the new empire. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational yet again on a Tuesday morning. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because on this channel we have that warrior mindset where we're waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground up. We're telling you to buy low, not to buy high. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.